So let's welcome the archers from Egypt and Algeria. So the target one, Egypt team, Ali Bahauddin, Mohammed Sharif, Yusuf Tulba. On the target two, from Algeria, Bakari Imaduddin, Nazrek Mohammed Rayyan, Nasser Nazim. On the line, judges, Jeremy Hu from South Africa.
So Egypt lining up on target number one with Bahauddin Ali, Sharif Mohammed and Youssef Tolba. Algeria in the red shirts with Imaduddin Bakri, Mohammed Lazreg and Nazim Nasser. Young Algerian team. And they will shoot first.
Nine. Six.
Lazreg into the 6 after Nasser's 9. Bakri looks like he may well have cut the line for a 9. .21-year-old Bahauddin Ali to shoot first for Egypt.
Seven, maybe 8.
Now the oldest member of the team, 34-year-old Sharif Mohammed.
10.
Now Tokyo Olympian Youssef Tolba also into the 10. Egypt look a little bit more settled, Bernardo.
Indeed, and it's cool to notice that in the previous match we had the Tunisian Olympian El Walid, their stronger archer in the squad. She was opening their sequence of shots, which it has its pressure. And Egypt, they put their Olympian and their best archer as the closing one. So also another position of a lot of pressure and interesting team dynamic there.
Six.
Algeria lining up with their eldest athlete, Bakri, at just 24.
Six.
As we can hear, the wind is back, and I think everyone was overcompensating. We could just see them changing the sight a little bit, making some adjustments. long hold, doesn't matter. There it is in the 10. Very solid stuff. Oh, great stuff.
Yeah, room to spare, isn't there here? More than enough for a dominant first set for Egypt. That is some difference as well, and provisionally 45, although the third arrow is going to be measured for the Algerians. It could be a 44 for them, but either way, Egypt looking very strong from the start. There's a difference here, certainly in the first set, in the class and the execution from the teams.
Definitely. Well, I believe this difference we're seeing is proportional to the difference between these two teams already from the qualification round. Egypt was on a class of its own, and they are still going into this match. Algeria, they'll have to do something. They'll have to get their acts together if they want to challenge the strong Egyptian team. But wow, with all those 10s, they've certainly shown that they can take whatever Algeria can bring to them. But let's see, it's only a 2-point advantage. Still a lot to be decided, a lot to be played in this match. But yeah, Egypt is looking very strong indeed. And it's interesting, we see the Algerian archer kind of mimicking how he draws the bow and the release. This is a very common technique, let's say. You know, just to remind yourself, we see him doing it just now, or to the right of the screen, just to remind yourself of the feelings you want, the sensations you want to have, you know, just a quick rundown so that when you do the real thing, you do exactly what you want.
Dominant performance from Egypt in the first set of this recurve men's team gold medal match at the African Championships. Algeria step up to the line, 2 set points down, and they need to up their game here.
9. Seven.
Spot on. Might be the beginning of the Algerian reaction. Let's see whether Egypt can answer to that. Another long hold, some bow movement due to the wind. I think it's his usual shot, but yeah, not very comfortable in windy conditions.
Maybe 10.
That's interesting how Tolba draws his hand coming so low. It's a bit unusual.
No.
But it goes back to what I said before, that there is no right or wrong in terms of how you execute your shot, as long as you do the same. And it clearly works for Olympian Yusuf Tolba from Egypt. But it's a very interesting aspect of his technique. We don't see anyone else doing this in this match here.
9.
Lazreg got it right when he adjusted the sight. He had a 7 to the left in his previous arrow. We saw him adjusting the sight off the line, and he's back in the gold. Just what they needed. A strong finish would be good for Algeria. Oh, can't be any better than that.
That's some turnaround. 46 in the first set, 54 in the second. They put some pressure on Egypt here, and they look to be making a match of this.
No.
3 9s is just what they need to tie this set. So they're going to have to find a 10 if they want to widen their lead and increase their lead into this match.
9, maybe 10.
Well, they got those 3 9s. There's a few arrows for Egypt that are subject to a measure. So we have to wait and see the outcome of this one. Looks like a solid 54 from Algeria, closest to us with the red shirts. It's a little bit of an anxious wait for Sharif Mohammed, Baha Eldin Ali and Yusuf Tolba here. I don't think either team's sure of the outcome here. All drifting to the left for Egypt on their target face.
But what a group they had.
Yeah.
Even though they might have been matched by Algeria, but their consistency shows on the target once again. Like a very tight group. It's really nice to see.
Well, looks like we have got confirmation of the 53 from Egypt.
After this second dance of this match.
And I was wrong. I thought that they needed 3 9s to tie, and actually they lost. So Algeria, by just a single point, got what they needed, and they're back into this match. Like, this is the thing about the set system, you know. They lost the first set by 10 points, and they won the second one by a single point, and they're all level. This is the exciting and cool thing about the set system. Algeria very much alive.
Yeah, and that's some turnaround, isn't it? 46 points in the first set, 54 in the second. And as you say, the whole thing has turned on its head. 2 set points apiece in the recurve men's team gold medal match at the African Championships between Egypt and Algeria. Now, let's see what resilience the Egyptians have. Algeria fought back to level up as we go into set number 3.
Again to the left. He's been consistently just missing some precious points to the left. It might be too costly in the end. Hopefully not for Team Algeria, but has it touched the line?
That's the big question, isn't it? The scoreboard suggesting perhaps it hasn't. 26, perhaps 27.
Some more slight adjustments.
It took the words out of my mouth there, Bernardo. The Olympic experience keeping them in this one.
The important thing for Team Algeria is that they are staying very close to Egypt, and sometimes this is all you need just to keep the pressure going. But not what they needed with an 8 just yet. He'll hope his teammates can make up for it. Lazarek back in the gold.
A lot can change in that score of 52. 2 arrows subject to a measure for Algeria. Oh, that's opened the door though. Well, Mohamed has been so consistent. He's been one of the pillars of this team in this match. Oh, that's some finish as well from Yusuf Tolba. So, despite the scoreline saying 53-52, we have to wait for the measure here from the 2 Algerian arrows, and this one is on a knife edge. I think at the very, very least, Egypt are going to be level with Algeria. And that's only if the measure goes Algeria's way. This is absolutely as tense as it can get. Set number 3 complete, and the score unknown. We came in 2 set points each.
After this third end of this match,
The judges working extra in this match, having to check so many arrows with the magnifying glass. Fine margins in between these teams, and hats off to Algeria. They are keeping up the pressure. They're staying alive in this match. It's a great effort by them, but also amazing to see how Egypt is just being able to answer to everything Algeria has got. But nothing is decided just yet.
No, it certainly isn't. I think one of the arrows has been marked up for Algeria. We didn't see what the judge said on the second one. And they still seem to be examining it. Is there some dispute? No, it looks like they have decided. We're yet to get that confirmation, though. (53-52). One arrow has definitely been marked up, and the other arrow remains the same. So Egypt do take the lead, but boy, oh boy, this is as tight as it can get. Can the Algerians keep their discipline here? They've lost out in the third set by a single point, but very much in the match here. Set number 4, Algeria will shoot first. Egypt just have to match their score to take the 2023 African Championship title in the Recurve men's team competition. Up first, Nazim Nasser.
I think Nasser is feeling the pressure. He seemed more nervous than in his previous shots. I think he felt the pressure of shooting the opening arrow at such a critical moment. His teammates will have to make up for him.
9.
Oh dear. Haven't seen one of those from Algeria since the first set. Now, can Baha El-Din Ali keep his cool here? It's the third 7 he's shot. Yusuf Tolba, gold at the 2 golds, in fact, at the African Games. Tokyo Olympian puts it right into the middle of the target. Steadies the ship when needed.
9.
Yeah, that's his shot. Nasser, clearly, especially looking at his second shot, he struggled so much. And, well, last moment adjustment for Lazareg over there. But I think Algeria, they did feel the pressure in their first 3 arrows, and it might be too late. Oh,
this is not good for them. They're going to run out of time here if he's not careful. He needs to get this arrow away quickly. Oh, how did he do that? Pressure on Bakri, though. Time is not with him. Very quick shot. Oh, he's parked that one into the 10 for a 50.
The funny thing is that sometimes it's actually better when you're running out of time, because then you literally, you just don't think about anything. You just draw the string and release, and sometimes it's all you need to be hitting the 10. So many times in archery, we pay the price for over trying. It's something I've said today before, and yeah, but now it's a comfortable situation for Team Egypt nonetheless.
9.
Made easier with that arrow. A 7 for the African title, and it's in the hands of their Tokyo Olympic archer, Youssef Tolba. Puts it into the 7, and that is exactly what they needed. I'm pretty sure that wasn't measured that way. We wait to see confirmation, though. And we've got 51 on the scorecard for Algeria. I've got it down as 50, and I think it's 50 apiece in the fourth set. We have to wait for confirmation from the target judge. But if the scores remain as they are on the official scoreboard, Egypt have taken this title. And out is the crack referee on the target judge with his magnifying glass out again.
So we are waiting for the official score of this fourth end of this match. And we are waiting for the judge signal.
Well, a thumbs up coming from the Egyptian agent, putting his thumb up. I think that's to his team to say it's okay, you've done it. We still have to wait and see, though. And there it is. The high fives all around. Bahad Eldin Ali, Sheriff Mohammed, and Youssef Tolba getting the tied score in the fourth set for a 5-3 victory and the Recurve men's African title of 2023. Silver then for Imaldine Bakri, Mohamed Lazareg and Nazim Nasser. And what a performance they put in to make a match of this as well. Silver for Algeria, but gold for Egypt in the Recurve men's team competition here at Nabeul 2023.